Wakey, wakey. It's the Connecting Europe Tour, day 1.
Welcome to the Connecting Europe Tour. Join Fraser McDonald and Nat Cartier as they journey across Europe to explore the future of networking and the incredible Géant network. Along the way, they'll engage with industry leaders and experts while also taking time to enjoy the vibrant cities and connect with the locals. Want to know how tech powers cutting-edge research? Or why Europe's investing in these game-changing networks? Nat and Fraser have got you covered, with plenty of laughs along the way. Join them as they uncover the latest advancements in cybersecurity, networking, artificial intelligence, and more.
Oh, Fraz, look what just came in the post.
What is that, mate?
What do you think it is? I have my suspicions. It's written, to Nat and Fraz, love Nomios.
Oh, Nat, I think now's the time to come clean. We have actually just been engaged in a very exciting across Europe project with Nomios Group, who are a cybersecurity, I think, and networking company.
Connecting Europe Tour.
Yo, we're so excited for the Connecting Europe Tour. We just touched down in London, picked up the buzz, and we can't wait to travel around Europe. Let's go! Connecting Europe Tour!
Hey, how's your day going? Us too.
After sightseeing around the city, the boys make their way to their first interview, eager to meet their initial representative. But first, they make sure to look sharp for the occasion.
Give me some of that. I normally dip mine. Oh my gosh. I'm excited to do the interviews. Looking forward to find out more about Nomios and the Géant network.
And we're going to be talking to some really interesting people today. And we've got so many intellectual stimulating questions for some of Europe's finest minds.
Okay, Fraser, are you ready? Jump down, let's go.
Let's go.
Connecting Europe Tour, we are in London with
Jordan, the Services Director.
Tell us more about Nomios.
In a nutshell, what we do is a customer will buy an IT investment, we will go in, configure it, design it, implement it, and then we offer support on top. And sometimes the best feeling is when you have an issue that's been escalated to quite senior level at the customer organisation, we then jump in and we kind of calm the situation, fix the issue and resolve it so that the business can continue to work.
What challenges do you face working across Europe?
Most organisations will struggle with geographical location. Obviously supporting equipment across the globe can be difficult. That's why customers will come and work with someone like us. We have depots across Europe. Again, we have technical support centres in each key region. So for us, it's not too much of a problem because we move as one. But as a normal customer, it can be challenging because sometimes you might not have boots on the ground. If there was an issue, they might not be able to get to site quick enough, where Nomios provides that flexibility so you can deliver that service.
We heard about these 10K runs. Are they fictional or have you been on one of these before?
No, I wasn't really a runner before I came to Nomios, but I have slowly became a runner. So every year we do a charity 10K. We try and pick 4 charities to donate money for. We sponsor the local event and we try and bring as many people as we can. It's not just Nomios staff, it's also our friends and families that can come along and pitch in and support.
What would you say to someone who wants to work at Nomios?
I mean, Nomios is a fast-moving, agile company. When you come and join us, you are joining a collective of experts. Everyone, all of us, make Nomios. It's not the brand, it's the people that work for the company. Because it's all about the organisational culture, moving as a team, and pushing for service excellence.
Jordan, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Cheers.
Great job on that last interview, guys. Now let's make our way to Bram Peters. He can tell us more about their important role in the European science and research communities.
We are live outside the Royal Exchange here in London with
Bram Peters. So I'm the Chief Networks at Géant. And Géant is how I prefer to say the word.
The Connecting Europe tour has to do with this new upgrade of the Géant network. Can you tell us more about the new upgrade?
So we had a network that we were fairly happy with, but we had the equipment since, I believe, 2012. And at some point, equipment does run to the limits of how much you can keep upgrading it. So we're at a state a few years ago where we knew that we would have to go for a brand new set of equipment. So we went out to the market and found Nomios and Nokia to deal with. It's a way to get to more capacity, to be able to do new services as well. So we did need that upgrade for a set of different reasons.
So this is now a new era of collaboration through the Géant network, thanks to this upgrade.
I do hope that we do see this as a new era. I think we are still building the network. What we've seen until now is that it's doing everything that we thought it would do. And if all is well, we're ready for the next 10 years.
How do you see the future of the Géant network? And do you have any dreams for the Géant network?
I do hope that we continue being a trusted partner to research and education in Europe. So what we do at this point in time is to make sure that networks are never a limitation to what a researcher needs to do. To be able to do that in the future, we do need to keep thinking about how networks will evolve. It is somewhat unpredictable. I think we look forward 5 years, 10 years max, and what we see is that we will need to continue upgrading capacity, but also that we want to see networks being more part of the whole data to machine setup that researchers deal with.
And so how do you track growth with the Géant network? Do you have goals for growth?
We don't have goals, because that basically comes from what is happening in the network. I think it would be strange to set goals, but we definitely do track. I think in the past 5 to 10 years, we've seen typically 30% growth a year. That kind of growth.
Is that, sorry for interrupting, is that growth in terms of the new partners of the Géant network?
No, that's in terms of capacity or bandwidth that we need on the network. So that's people
Purely
pushing
data.
Purely data, yeah. And with 30% a year, you do get to a tenfold increase in 10 years' time. So that basically means that if you're doing something at 100 now, you need to be able to do that at thousands in 10 years' time. That's not trivial.
Bram, thank you so much for your time. We know you're traveling to Cambridge. Thank you.
Great work, guys. Now buckle up as we head from the Big Smoke to the land of leading centers for research, science, and believe it or not, the headquarters of Géant.
We have landed in Cambridge and are ready for some fun, including a beautiful boat ride on a canal. Matea, and can you please tell us what you do?
I basically build AI systems that are more human-like. We approach this from very technical perspective. So we are interested in explainability, for example, of these black box systems, and we're developing techniques to sort of break this black box ceiling, if you like.
It seems, from my personal experience, describe these black box systems as a bit dangerous, not in a, physically as a physical danger, but so much is going in, no one knows what's happening, and something comes out.
Yes.
How would you describe that to, maybe other viewers who don't know as much? Is there something to worry about these black box systems?
Well, they're known as deep neural network, and the problem with them is that they're so highly complex inside, so non-linear, that when you put stuff in, the data in, and the things that comes out, the predictions that come out, you have no idea how the system how the model has come up with that prediction. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to build inherently explainable deep neural networks, so that when they make a prediction, they make it in terms of concepts that are human interpretable, so that you and I understand. So if the model says it's this thing is an apple, this fruit is an apple, it will say it's an apple because it's red and it's round and it's got a stalk, for example, and we understand this, rather than in terms of, high level or low level, if you like, pixels in an image or whatever like that. So we are trying to basically make these deep learning models inherently explainable. So, which is obviously it's really important, right? Because if you want to deploy this in safety critical applications like healthcare, then you really want to know why the prediction has been made, right?
What are your tips and guidance for students who want to go into AI?
I would say be curious, play with the technology, ask about projects that you could join, internships, those kinds of things. I mean, there's so much going on, and the more you learn about it, I'm sure the more inspired and creative you'll become.
Matea, thank you so much for your time today. This is such an incredible experience, and yes, just thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It was fun.
I'm here with Chiara Ciccarelli. Could you please tell us what you do at the University of Cambridge?
So I'm a professor in the Department of Physics and I work on spintronics. Effectively computer memories, magnetic digital storage.
What is spintronics in one or two sentences?
Yeah, essentially electrons are charges, as you know, but they're also tiny magnets. We need this magnet to store digital information. So the zeros and the ones we need to store information correspond to the magnetic direction of magnetic nanocells.
How do you imagine the future of data in the 21st century?
The aim now, and that's also a struggle, is to make memories faster, to save space, save material, make everything more energy efficiently and faster, essentially.
Chiara, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
And with that, we end episode 1. But no need to worry, because in the next episode, we travel to the oh-so-beautiful Paris, where we surf on cars.
Connecting Europe tour, here is the CEO of Nomios.
Got invited by Nokia to venture through Brussels.
Good awesome.
So stay tuned and see you there.
Thank you so much.